Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's your Sunday service today. I thought I was doing it yesterday, but apparently not. So we're going to have a reading today. We're going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot. Okay, let's give these a shuffle. Are they up the right way? No, they're not. Okay, I just saw what did I say? I saw the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. That's the card of surrender. Got a couple of flies on the scene. Sitting on the door. Okay, what kind of reading we're going to do? Let's just pull some cards. The World. The Two of Cups. There's someone blocking this connection. We're going to find out who, because I'm going to put a card this other side here. So there's someone in the world here with a couple of wands, sticks. I was just seeing if there's any stones anywhere. I feel like someone's having a good stoning. I don't mean as in like smoking weed, getting stoned. I mean as in like, you know when you would be stoned to death? Tied to a tree and have stones thrown at you until, you know, you surrender and you die. That we're going back in the days, okay? So, these two characters at the top in the clouds here, that will be Aquarius and Scorpio. They're kind of staring each other out as if, I want to say, as if they're saying, what are we going to do about this character in this circle here? And then you have Taurus and Leo, who are kind of looking, yeah, okay, directly ahead. Leo's in the card with the Two of Cups here, scowling at Tarzan. So the Two of Cups is on this side of the connection, but there's someone here who's stopping this connection. As you can see, it's not the same character with the exchange of the cups here in the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a very divine love, and there's someone here who is getting in the way of that. So let's have a look and see who this person is. Or let's see who they're blocking. Okay. Well, they're blocking the masculine, which we kind of like guessed. Who's a guest? They're overstaying their welcome, whoever this is. Okay, so there's someone here this person's overstaying their welcome. Why are they overstaying their welcome? Because the masculine here, he's resting, reflecting. Resting and reflecting. I feel like this has something to do with Aquarius and Scorpio here, having a look at each other. So say, what do we do? So they're praying for assistance. This masculine's praying for assistance. They want to resurrect. You can see the sword of resurrection underneath their, what is that, a tomb? Okay, underneath their bed there, their resting space. All the swords are over their head. Well, they're not. They're over the kind of top part of their body. Conflict. Mental conflict. They're trying to get through mental conflict, and I don't believe this one's really helping. So she's having a look at this masculine, and I feel she's got a whiff of like something that he has planned, and she's kind of is that a spanner? She's got two spanners. She's going to throw in the works here. Okay. Stopping this connection. Very interesting. I got 3 cards out on the table. That's one little story. Let's leave that there. We'll come back to it. I don't like how that lion's scowling at Tarzan here. It's like they're kind of saying, well, come on. Look ahead now. You've got to be strong, like Taurus. A bull in a china shop. A bull in a china shop, just looking straight ahead. I'm wondering whether or not you're really sensitive and breakable. This was coming up yesterday, but this is now coming up for the masculine's energy. So you're feeling quite breakable, sensitive. They want to be stuck together, but I will have a look at what's underneath. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who's been planning for quite a long time, and I'm going to say that's kind of you here. Divine Masculine, you've been planning for quite a long time. I feel like this is like Play-Doh. Stick with me, plasticine. It feels like you've been extremely mouldable. The Hermit. Okay, that was what was hiding underneath. So the Hermit goes within, just like this, to reflect. So for a long time you've been planning this. Now the plasticine makes me feel as if you're extremely mouldable by, do I say by people? You're not standing within your own strength and power, and you're allowing someone to manipulate you. And that's why I like the lion. The lion's kind of looking at you, scowling as if to say, come on, you've got the plans. You've been working on this for a long time. So it feels like, I don't know, there's a cliff there. All is not lost. Let's get one more card. There's conflict. Okay. The fighting, this is internal fighting that's going on within you, and that's about you mustering up your own courage and strength and doing what you're wanting to do because you have plans. And the plans are to kind of bypass this person who's very much overstayed their welcome. About being our guest. Beauty and the Beast was coming in. Be our guest. Be our guest. Okay. One more row. Ten of Swords. You're down. It's not good. It's not a good energy because it's an energy of wanting to give up, of not knowing what to do. And you do know what to do, it's just you're not balanced enough. You're not feeling courageous enough. You're feeling a bit down and out. How can you be down and out? Down and out. You need to find your balance here. I feel like this is an archangel who's coming in to assist you. I feel you prayed so much, they've heard your prayers. Like, geez, help this man out. He's got plans, he's got places to go. Okay. Hangman. Three parts to a story. The first part is Divine Masculine, you're trying to rest, recuperate, you want to resurrect, and I want to say you want to resurrect the connection with your Divine Feminine. Someone standing in the way, they've overstayed their welcome. Okay, like I said, we've got Aquarius and Scorpio here. These are the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac, so very strong. Okay, and so you have the 2 guys at the top here, and I feel that this is where this is going to come in. Okay, they're kind of working on something behind the scenes, these angels, on how they're going to deal with this character who's getting in the way. Like I said, Leo and Taurus at the bottom there, just kind of looking ahead. The Leo here, this is really about you stepping into like your lion energy, because he looks a bit dazed. He looks a bit soppy, to be honest, as if, well, I don't really want to hurt anyone's feelings. So there's all this sensitivity going on, but I'm not sure that this one has an issue with really hurting your feelings. Let's have a look. So you're wanting to get to the Two of Cups. Because I feel as if you've been working on healing this connection. And this isn't the connection that you want to heal. So in the past, you've been working on healing this connection. The actual connection you want to heal is this one. And that's what you're being told. So where you've been putting your focus is in the wrong direction. There's a wand of healing now. So it's like this connection, you're wanting to heal this connection with your divine feminine. You've been making plans for a really long time. But it looks like you're quite mouldable. You allow yourself to be dictated to, moulded into a mould that suits this feminine here. So you have to break the mould. It's about breaking the mould. Okay, the Hermit, he goes within. This is interesting because it's the same really here. So he goes within to plan, to find his wisdom when it comes to the situation. I feel like you're still not coming to any kind of positive conclusion, less than all this fighting that's going on within. Internal fighting, could be fighting with people in your environment, bickering. Petty squabbling here. You're at the end of the road, really meaning you're down. You've had so many, are these darts she has that she's going to be throwing at you? It's like you've had so many swords stuck into your back, darts thrown at you. You just can't see a way forward. You feel like you're stuck. You're stuck there. Saying goodbye to your future and any possibilities of a bright new day, a bright new dawn. And because things are so bad, Temperance comes in. Helps you with patience for one, but it is the card of reconciliation, blending your energies, tapping into your power, alchemy. And you need to find balance. You need to find the perfect blend, and then you can walk up that path and claim that crown to victory. Now the last card, because you're being kept here in the Hangman, so you will be awoken in some way, shape or form. The divine will find a way to wake you up. They're kind of just saying to you here, hang on in there. Hang on in there. It's not good energy for your determination. Feels like you're on this path of giving up. Let's get the power of love. What's the bottom of the deck here? The Lovers. You're talking to, who are you talking to? I was going to say you're talking to this isn't the divine counterpart. This is the person that's here in this world. It's like she doesn't really know what's up, but she's kind of getting a sense that something is up telepathically. She's picking up on your messages. So you have to deal with this connection before you can really go on and heal the connection that you're wanting to heal. So there's someone in the way here. She's got a snake behind her. What else did I pick up? This is like the two of you just kind of going, I don't know what to do anymore. Both of you. Looks like you need a good, open, honest conversation. I feel like this feminine's actually picking up that you have like the hump with her. So you're like taking out your frustration on others, and that would be this inner turmoil, and that's because you're not speaking up. You're holding stuff within that's just tormenting you. So it's starting to rub off on others, your patience. And it's because you're deflated. You're done in. You've given up. It's such an energy of giving up. You're being told, hang on in there. Hang on in there, baby. Hang on in there, darling. I'm gonna give you more than you ever think possible. Don't be afraid, baby. That's what they're saying. Okay. So, there's like two connections that need to be healed here or dealt with. This one's overstayed their welcome. that angel's blessing this whole situation. So they're actually having a look. I'm going to say these two here are dealing with this character, and the two down here are dealing with things that are happening here on earth, in the physical, this clean slate with your divine counterpart. We just need to deal with, or you just need to deal with the help of the angels, you need to deal with this character who's overstayed their welcome in your connection together. This character, I can hear the song that's coming through is Rick Ashley. Together forever and never to part. Together forever we two. And don't you know I would move heaven and earth to be together forever with you. This is the energy that's trying to hang on to you, divine masculine. That they want to be together forever, regardless of what the condition of the relationship is. They thought you were in this for the long haul, so they're not going to make it easy for you to get out of. Okay. The power of love. Let's have a look at this. Four of Swords, you resting. Someone here, a couple of spanners, about to throw them in the works. You have angelic guidance and assistance dealing with both situations here, because you have one with whoever your house guest is that needs to be resolved. They need to kind of move out, or you need to move out. But I don't feel they're moving out. Anyway, they need to move out so that the new can come in. And the new is going to be so much more satisfying. Let's have a look at this card, the power of love. Cooperation. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're praying for. Assistance. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realise that every person and experience has value. Doesn't it? You need to have an open, honest communication here with someone. Because there's mixed signals coming through. And then you need to have a good, open, honest conversation with this one. Cooperation. You're like, how do I do all this? Well, the angels are going to help you. Cooperation. When you are receptive to the input, opinions, and values of others, you broaden your Earth School perspective. Someone else's point of view is one of the most valuable teachers you can experience during your time in the physical dimension. It is through the cooperative spirit, in which you have the dynamic of give and take, that the two halves then become one whole. I feel like you're playing, let's pretend we're a whole here with this feminine, and really it's these two halves here that need to become one whole. Cooperating and honouring another's opinions promotes not only friendship and social skills, but more possibilities for how to love and be loved. Often the life experiences of someone you trust can prevent you from making the same mistakes. Stubbornness and refusal to accept guidance can lead you into a maze of wrong turns and dead ends. Never be afraid to ask for advice. We are here to help each other. So knowledge received is meant to be shared. Two heads are better than one. Wow. So now you're praying. Why is that? Why is it when things get so tough, like you really feel as if you can't go on, that's when you choose to pray? Why don't you just make it part of your daily habit? Don't wait for things to be dire before you inquire. Knight of Pentacles, very mouldable when it comes to your future, although you have your own plans. You've been thinking about this a long while, about what to do. It's like it's been a long, dark night of the soul. The horse is very black. Then we have you in the Hermit. And then we have your conflict. Hey, Lily. Sorry, darling, you were scratching a lot. Irritated. Conflict. Let's see what power of love card wants to come out. Friendliness. I feel that things have got very toxic, not a very friendly energy. I mean, you want to leave this on friendly terms, really. You want to do it the most politest and most comfortable way. I'm not sure if there's going to be a real comfortable way of doing this. This has to be dealt with. But friendliness will most definitely help, won't it? I feel like this, it's not very friendly, is it? That's not a friendly energy. I feel all the weight and strain of it has affected your mood. So we have friendliness. When you are able to recognise traits in common with another in order to, when you are, did I say when you are? It says you are able to recognise traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. Are you recognising these traits? I feel like they're a house guest, they're a friend. Not your lover, not your destined lover, and not your divine lover. It's a friendship that you have with this person. Friendliness. A true soul virtue, friendliness, is when you are able to genuinely open up your heart to others without any expectations or conditions involved. There is a clear indication that you are excited to meet new people and sharing new experiences. And that's what you want. You want to go. You want to be set free. Okay. So there is a clear indication that you are excited to meet new people and share in new experiences. Through friendliness, you will encounter, consciously or unconsciously, a common thread or a quality that you share. In a friendship, you are able to be vulnerable with someone and learn and grow together. No one comes into your life by accident. Everyone has a lesson to teach you. The more you send forth the energy of friendliness, the more it continues to charge the atmosphere around you and any person you are in contact with, negating the possibility of creating a negative karmic tie. And that's what you're tied to, a negative karmic tie. And you feel like you're trapped and you can't escape it. And this feminine's blocking you from new experiences, meeting new people. I feel like you're a new person. Once you deal with being so easily moulded, the divine wants to get their hands on you and have a go at moulding you. Friendliness tells everyone that you acknowledge them and sharing the awesomeness. Awesome what, Lucy? Awesomeness. Why are we giggling? Friendliness tells everyone that you acknowledge them and sharing the awareness that we are experiencing this earth dimension together. We are all here to support and encourage one another. We are all here to support and encourage each other. Start with a smile, we can change the world. I don't really feel that things are very friendly anymore in this connection. It's got a bit hostile. Why would you give me all those cards? What's that card say? Patience. We'll read that. Comes in well with this. It's not very friendly. I don't know, because I felt like when I was speaking then that it was coming out, I don't know, it just kind of squeaked out of me. It felt like someone was kind of chuckling, like a fake smile. You're just pretending to get along. I really don't feel that you're getting along at all. And you're kind of looking at each other and going, come on, how can we like kind of coexist like this together when we're not even friendly? What's this we've got now? All the cards have just fallen away. Four of Pentacles. This is you holding on to it too tightly. Just need to turn that pentacle. Seven of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so you've definitely been holding on to things too tightly, not allowing the flow of life, definitely not allowing divine to get in, not allowing him to get anywhere near your heart. Open up now. Here you are, all your sneaky behaviour. We can call it sneaky because you're, what do I want to say? I don't know, it'll come. You're misleading yourself, for one. You're jeopardising your future and you need to stop. It's a circus that you're hanging around with. These are people that will hang you out to dry. If you look in the background, there's some shadows or some figures. They'll see you're leaving, and they're going to squirrel on you. They're going to raise the alarm. Not really friends, really. Not supporting you. So there you are. Looking at the Hierophant. The Hierophant will get your attention. You're tiptoeing around. You must feel like you're walking on eggshells. That's not a good environment, is it, to be in? Walking on eggshells. Okay. So we've got the Hierophant here, and he's now going to direct you. Because you need to let go and allow what wants to flow to flow. I'm not going to read from the book, but I'm going to read all these cards. So now we have the Ten of Swords. You can't go back into this connection again. This one. I know you're in it, but you can't stay there. And you're not allowed to keep going back. I feel like you keep going back. Did you promise them forever? You might have to break that promise. Patience with the Temperance card here. Okay, finding your balance. You're going to have to balance this out. And then the universe. The divine has its hands on you. And they're going to hold you there in this holding space. Feel like a completely different holding space to this one. So the forces of the universe are pulling you two apart. Why? So that you can reconcile with the correct vibration, the correct connection for you. Your divine counterpart. Okay, so things are really tough. Patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. You're resisting big time. And it's going to get harder and harder on you. And that's why I feel like you're going to flip. Your mood's not good. You're not in a good mood. Patience. Friendliness. You're trying to be friendly. It's coming off as being very fake. So I feel this other feminine's got a whiff of what you're doing. The divine feminine, you're not in this reading, okay? Apart from you're in the divine masculine's heart, mind, soul, life. Soon to be. He just needs to clear this. Well, the divine's going to clear it. Patience. Divine masculine, you're best to just surrender. Okay, when I said I saw the surrender card in reverse, you're best to surrender. Otherwise you're going to make matters a lot worse for yourself. It's going to be torture, as if it's not already. Patience. Purpose. And that's what they're putting. They're putting upon you on purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. The environment that you're in at the moment, divine masculine, are you demonstrating love? It doesn't feel like it. It feels very fake. It feels very nasty, manipulative, squabbling, petty, clingy, codependent. And I can hear you saying it's unavoidable. Okay, well, your purpose is unavoidable. Your passion for purpose. So you possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. So the divine's saying to you, what the hell are you doing there? Purpose. You're not fulfilling your purpose where you are. Loyalty. Is that what's keeping you stuck? Where someone's playing some kind of the name game, okay? So you've given them your name. They're not going to hand that back over. Okay, they want to keep hold of your name. Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. I don't feel that you're showing any kind of consistency of being. You're up and down. Are you reliable? Yes, you're reliable to this one because you've been moulded. Are you reliable to your true connection? No. Your loyalty. Okay, your loyalty sucks, apparently. Your loyalty is stuck. Sorry. I thought you said sucks. Your loyalty is stuck with the wrong person. Loyalty. Can we say why? Because someone's got ownership over you. Oh, you're someone's dog? Oh, you're someone's pet dog. Okay. Come here. Who's a good little boy? Roll over. Roll over. Sorry, but it's getting quite serious. The divine's not impressed. And you're not impressed either. Not nice, is it? But that's the situation you're in. You put yourself there. You allowed yourself to be moulded like that. And that's how others are going to view the situation. You're just like a pet dog. Walkies! They say this. And up you get, you jump. Would you like a little dog treat? You're such a good, loyal boy. Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. Yeah. You have a purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. Like a good dog. Just turn it around. Okay, you got God then. You're not a dog, you're God. You have God residing within you and he's pushing your ass now. Instead of you chasing your tail, he's going to push you. Or this person might push you as well. Anyway, ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. Self-love. Yeah, you do not love yourself nowhere near as much as what the divine loves you or as much as what this divine feminine loves you. Not if you're allowing yourself to be moulded, dictated to. Are you the dog's body? You realise that love of self is necessary to love another. So much turmoil here. You ready for some peacefulness? It's coming. I know I mocked you, but divine can be really blunt when it needs to be, when you're not getting the message. So self-love. You realise that love of self is necessary to love another. And it's necessary for you to be able to come into this connection here. Peacefulness. I'm looking at the cards that are kind of like the same. So these cards here, one with a flower. You're a beautiful flower that's about to bloom. Your purpose is like just shining. All these orbs, can you see all these orbs? They're all fairies and angels and messengers helping you here on your purpose. Patience and friendliness. It's all bubbling away. And ownership, oh no, I've done those two. Loyalty, just shouts out the colour of the heart. So this is really tugging on your heartstrings. And then cooperation and peacefulness. The cooperation comes from the divine and they're trying to bring peace into your life. It's like it's going to wash over you. It feels like a wave here. You recognise that balance, kindness and love bring calmness to your soul. Do you recognise this yet? Because you're going to be held here until you recognise that. The quicker that you actually deal with this situation, the quicker you're going to feel the release. There's too much pressure here for one to take on board. But seriously, it's too much pressure. You have a purpose here, so in a way I want to say there's no getting out of it. The divine will get you through it, but there's no getting out of this. So this is the divine's going to really be assisting to pick you up. Divine masculine. Peacefulness, you recognise that balance, kindness and love brings calmness to your soul. Not all this torment and torture. Oh, this is nice. Okay, coming from the heart here, you're here to evolve and someone's stopping your evolution. You realise that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. You need to get through this lesson. It's a big one. You can't allow this person to hinder you and your path to purpose. You're evolving here. The loyalty that you need to show is to yourself first. This one's stumping your growth. I have a few decks. I don't know. I just picked up these 3 boxes, so. The teachings of Abraham, well-being cards. Okay. Let's see what Abraham would say about this situation. Abraham Hicks. That might be quite good to study some Abraham Hicks stuff. They do some great stuff on self-loving. Finding your soulmate. How do you find your soulmate? Well, you mate with your own soul first. You love yourself. So do some research, but let's have a look and see what... maybe you need to listen to a rampage, an Abraham Hicks rampage on love, on self-worth. The material's there, you just need to go looking for it. I don't even feel as if you're going to have to go looking for it. Divine is going to put it right under your nose. Assistance is here for you, Divine Masculine, to get you out of this situation and get you into the correct one. You're needing to feel peace. Peace and purpose. Your soul wants to evolve and you're blocking it. Okay, let's see what Abraham would say. Abraham says, "It is not my responsibility to convince anyone of anything." There's a swan here. I'm feeling like you evolving into this swan, but what are you doing? Still picking your butt. Chasing your tail. Okay. Make your decisions about what you want and set out to create the life experience that you choose and allow all others to do the same. Someone's holding you back here. They have the ownership over you. They're your owner. You don't own me. No one owns you, apart from God. Hand yourself over to God. Make your decisions about what you want and set out to create the life experiences that you choose and allow all others to do the same. One more, please. I choose to be here in this glorious physical body. To be this me has been my choice. Wow. Who have you chose to be? You've allowed yourself to be moulded. You're not the person that you're here to be at the moment. Potential, without a doubt, in the divine's hand, you're in the divine's hands, in the divine's mind. The potential is definitely there, but you've thrown away your potential. So I choose to be here in this glorious body. You did decide to come down. Like I said to you, it's not going to be easy for you to get out of this, as in it's not going to be easy to be deterred off of your path. That's your purpose for being here. You chose to do that, to come into your body, to be in a divine connection in the future. And you also opted to have this karmic tie. This lesson that you needed to overcome. And now you're stumped when it kind of comes to the exam, the examination of it. So, to be this me has been my choice. You've chosen to allow yourself to be moulded. It's like you've handed your life over to this person. You choose the opportunity to experience this delicious contrast. You're like, it's not delicious. Yeah, I know that. But it's something you're going to have to get your teeth into. How do you eat an elephant? Well, you shouldn't really eat elephants, but let's just say. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You don't want to be eating elephants. Anyway. You choose the opportunity to experience this delicious contrast and to co-create with other joy-seeking beings. To fine-tune the process of deliberate thought. What, where, when, and with whom you create are your choices too. Big message, that's a harsh one, really. Sorry about that. You choose the opportunity to experience this delicious contrast and to co-create with other joy-seeking beings. Is this person a joy seeker? I'm not really talking about the Divine Feminine today. To fine-tune the process of deliberate thought. Fine-tune the process of deliberate thought. This could all be put upon you deliberately. For one, to antagonise you. For two, to push your buttons. Same thing really, isn't it? To trigger you so that you can see the lessons. So you choose the opportunity to experience this delicious contrast and to co-create with other joy-seeking beings. To fine-tune the process of deliberate thought. What, where, when and with whom you create are your choices too. You have no one to blame but yourself. So you might as well accept that. You got yourself into your own mess. You allowed yourself to be so manipulated and mouldable that it's made you immobile. Should we get one more from here? How many? 3. Anything I can imagine, being, doing or having, I can be, do or have. As you ask yourself why you want it, the essence of your desire is activated and the universe begins to bring it to you. You're wanting love and peacefulness. So as you ask yourself why you want it, the essence of your desire is activated and the universe begins to bring it to you. It's as easy to create a castle as a button. What would you like, a button or a castle? Button. That's Buttons. He's like in the panto, isn't he? Cinderella. Buttons. This is a glorious time for me to be on this earth, and that's why you're being woke up. So needed. It's a glorious time for you to be here on this earth. You know, might not feel so at the moment, but you will soon. You are an extension of source energy here in these magnificent physical bodies. The amazing diversity of your time-space reality provides the perfect balance from which to create and attract. There has never been a better time to be upon your planet, so are you going to make the use of it? Because that's why you were sent, that's why you signed up for your evolution. It is contrast. That's what you're experiencing, massive contrast to what you're actually wanting. How do you know what you really want until you've lived what you don't want? Okay. It is contrast that puts the eternalness in eternity. Your own valuable, personal, new desire is always born from contrast. The new desire is then heard and answered by source energy. Thus, the glorious expansion of the universe. You've asked for this. You do not want to be in this situation anymore. That's your contrast. Your own valuable, personal, new desire is always born from contrast. And this is what's being born. A true love connection, a true soul connection. That new desire is then heard and answered by source energy. We've been praying. Thus, the glorious expansion of the universe. So you did ask for this, Divine Masculine. Have I done all of them? Oh no, we've got the Law of Attraction cards. A week of triggers today. A week of triggers today. Shit, it's like a whole week's worth. Getting our words so confused. What's this? Oh, it's just a hair. Okay, so we're now using the Law of Attraction cards, the teachings of Abraham. My thoughts are like powerful magnets. She looks like she's in a wedding dress here. My thoughts are powerful, attractive magnets, attracting one to another. Thoughts attract to themselves, and you attract thoughts to you by giving your attention to them. Those who speak most of prosperity have it, and those who speak most of sickness or poverty have it. It is the law. It can be no other way. What are you speaking about? What are you thinking about? What are you actually attracting? So your thoughts are powerful, attractive magnets, attracting one to another. Thoughts attract to themselves, and you attract thoughts to you by giving your attention to them. Those who speak most of prosperity have it, and those who speak most of sickness or poverty have it. Which one have you got? Sickness and poverty? The prosperity is on the other side. It is law, and it can be no other way. You've become quite programmed. Easily moulded. Well, if you're easily moulded when it comes to like negative stuff, then spin that around. If you was easily manipulated, allow the divine to manipulate you, to mould you back into place. Excuse me. I can hiccups, lots of them. I can create my world as I choose. Can you? Do you have the freedom of choice here? You are here to create the world around you that you choose, while you allow the world, as others choose it to be, to exist also. But while their choices in no way hinder your choices, your attention to their choices does affect your vibration and therefore your point of attraction. I don't feel you want to focus on the doom and gloom anymore. You're actually focusing on love, and that's why the assistance is coming in. Okay. So while others' choices in no way hinder your choices, your attention to them does affect your vibration. So it's like, who are you actually putting your attention on? That's what you need to shift. One more? Okay, two more. My dream thoughts are not creative thoughts. What's going on in your dream space? Bit of red on there. Looks like there's been some blood that's been spilt. Whatever you are thinking and therefore feeling, and that which you are attracting, is always a match. Also, what you are thinking and feeling in the dream state and what is manifesting in your life experience is always a match. Your dreams give you a glimpse into what you are creating, but you are not in the process of creating while you are dreaming. What's been going on in your dream state? You've been having nightmares and you've been having sweet love dreams. Okay, that's going to be an indication of what actually you're creating in your day-to-day life. What's going on in your dreams? So whatever you are thinking and therefore feeling, and that which you are attracting is always a match. Also, what you are thinking and feeling in a dream state and what is manifesting in your life experience is always a match. Your dreams give you a glimpse into what you are creating, but you're not in the process of creating while you're dreaming. So it's kind of like a snapshot. I feel like you're seeing a snapshot of your future. Your future if you stay here, where it feels like you really don't want to be anymore. Or you just don't want them to be around you anymore. And your snapshot of what this is going to look like. As I enjoy people, I don't feel you're enjoying people at the moment. As I enjoy people, I attract enjoyable people. I want great relationships. I so enjoy nice, clever, funny, energetic, stimulating people. And I love knowing that this planet is abundant with them. It seems that the more I enjoy people, the more people whom I enjoy come into my experience. I love this time of spectacular co-creation. You really need to enjoy the people that you're spending your time with. Belly's rumbling. Let's get you an oracle of shadows and light. Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. Spoke about the power yesterday. That's what that whole reading was about yesterday. Card number 10. There's a powerful energy shift. About the Eclipse Mermaid. The beautiful Eclipse Mermaid floats in the wild Red Sea watching, feeling a very powerful energy shift taking place. She is bathing in the energy and interacting with the energy, but she is not trying to direct it or force it into a particular direction. She has already prepared and is moving with it, but there is no effort involved. She is staying quite still, very calm but vigilant and observant at this moment. Her eyes reflect the energy of the eclipse, and within her, all that has been hidden will be emerging into the open. What she will become depends on what she has hidden away. Eclipses are times of great shifts and awakenings, and sometimes unwanted and uninvited change. When the eclipse comes through your life, simply acknowledge that a cosmic event is taking place, and it will have a ripple effect throughout your world. Allow what needs to emerge to come out, because during this powerful time, nothing can remain suppressed, hidden, or underneath anymore. The Eclipse Mermaid speaks. This energy shift you are about to experience needs preparation. No effort, no force, but it helps to be ready. Expect amazing dreams, possible clairvoyant experiences, and please do watch addictions, gossip, the internet, the kinds of food you eat, and who you spend your time with, and how they influence you. These are all very significant when this being comes to visit. This is a magnificent time to start a new health regime, particularly if you are wishing to reduce addictions that are unhealthful. Remember, there's no real avoiding life and the planets and the galaxy's energy shifts. You can work with these eclipses and maximise their amazing power, or you can do nothing and their changes could overwhelm you. The worst choice is to fight the energy and refuse to try something new. What will you choose as your own personal eclipse approaches? They're trying to make it easier on you. You're just making it harder on yourself. You're fighting against the change. Divination message, a deeply emotional, energetic shift, akin to that of a powerful full eclipse, is taking place in your life. There could be revelations, scandals, and truths being told too at this time. And you may feel the urge to change what you eat, how you look and dress, how you express yourself, and what classes you take, who you hang out with, and what you thought you wanted to do with your life. If you are on the path, your own soul path, everything that takes place will be good and right, even if it's disruptive. If you have not placed your feet on the path, this time may feel more disruptive, tumultuous, and surprising. Any change at this time will bring you closer to who you truly are. It is up to each of us to choose how we move through an eclipse. Only one thing is certain: resistance is futile. Let me get you some messages from your angels. I've got like one slipper on and one slipper off. I just thought I'd tell you that. So I've got slippers on, and I've got like one slipper on and one slipper off. So I don't know why I wanted to tell you that. The other one is there, but I've kind of taken my foot out of it. We're halfway out the door. Okay. There's a message. I am the angel of families, and a happy change or addition is coming to your family. There is definitely something within the family unit that's being adjusted. Serafina. Your prayers about family have been heard, and I have been sent to watch over you and answer your prayers. I am here to tell you about a beautiful change coming to your family. You are going through a period of adjustment right now to prepare for this change. It might feel chaotic or disorganised, but be assured that this is simply part of the nesting process. I will guide you through this time and help you with any upsets that may occur. Any challenges will stimulate forthright discussion, and this truth is very cleansing. It helps you to know your own feelings and priorities on a deeper level, and allows you to share with others in a deeply honest way. Then, when the purpose of the turmoil has been served, the storm will blow over, revealing blue skies for all. The happy change or addition to your family is divinely ordered. Surrender any worries to God and allow heaven to serve as your spiritual family who helps, guides and watches over you. We love you very much. Wow, Divine Masculine, did you hear that? It's divinely ordered, this change and adjustment to your family unit. A sacred destiny, and then I'm going to end with a Mother Mary card. The truth will set you free, but first it's going to really piss you off. So, the truth. I don't help, do I, with that? No. Song of the Wind. Wind is in the realm of the air elements, one of the 4 elements of life: air, water, fire and earth. Interesting. That's here. Aquarius, you'll be wind. Water, you're Scorpio. Earth, Taurus. Fire, Leo. So wind is in the realm of the air elements, one of the 4 elements of life: air, water, fire and earth. Air takes form in the oxygen we breathe, as well as in the breezes and, I don't know how to say that word, zephyrs. It also represents our communication skills. When we speak, it is the air that passes through our mouths that allow us to speak and communicate. Wind is also prana, the source of life. As you communicate your truth to yourself and others, you'll find new energy and vitality emerging within your life. Okay, the sacred landscape wants you to know, be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find your truth, listen for what is sincere and honest in others. One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't. Sometimes it takes sincere silence to find your inner voice of truth, but once you find it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Share your truth with others. Release relationships in which you can't be yourself and you can't be real. Let me repeat that. Share your truth with others. Release relationships in which you can't be yourself and you can't be real. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and the song of your soul to be heard in the universe. 100. We're waiting for the 100th monkey. Page 100. Hello, Mr. Fly on my laptop. Let's end with this Mother Mary card. Sunday service, feel like it was more of a Sunday sermon. Okay. Mother Mary, can you please leave the Divine Masculines? I feel very much just Divine Masculine's energy. If you're caught up in a karmic tie, you know I'm going to be talking about you. If you're not caught up in another relationship, another connection, I'm not talking about you, am I? No. These are for the ones that really feel as if they're at a dead end. You're stronger than that. I can feel it. Our Lady of Starting Over. Are you ready? Got Our Lady of Starting Over here. Card number 29. Soon it will be time to leave something behind you. I know that you may grieve this loss, even when you know deep within that it is for the best to let it go. Allow me to nourish you with the courage you need and the realisation that this change is happening so that you can flourish and thrive. Your growth serves the growth of others too. You shall not cause loss or harm to that which you are releasing. All moves in my grace. Surrender your fear and doubt and trust in my unconditional loving grace for all beings. All situations have their purpose, but new purpose is calling you forward now. Even though it might be unfamiliar territory that you are feeling attracted towards, don't try to hide from it or avoid it. The Mother is guiding you, telling you that this is indeed the right way forward. The timing may already be happening or will be happening soon. There is no need to force things, for you will know when it is time to move on. Yet this oracle tells you, if it doesn't feel like time yet, it soon will. What will this moving on look like? It could be literal, as in the end of a relationship or business arrangement, or a change in where you live. It could be a letting go of an old identity or belief system, or it may even be the releasing of a set of limitations that you placed on yourself because you thought that those limitations were appropriate for your age, your role in life, or some other reason, and now you are questioning that. Our Lady of Starting Over comes with guidance to forgive and live and let live. Guidance to feel all your emotions and to make peace as honestly as you can with whatever has transpired, not to be good, but to be free. Remember that people act according to their consciousness and wounds, perhaps doing the best that they can in the circumstance, but still not being very skillful or aware. They may cause harm, but you can move past this, even if pain was inflicted upon you personally. In time, with the Mother's help, you'll feel acceptance and peace through cultivating an awareness that there must have been a reason for acting in that way, and their reason has nothing to do with you and everything to do with their own consciousness and wounding. How you respond to the pain of the past is what is relevant to your own growth now. Our Lady of Starting Over arises when you need help to put the past, especially a painful past, to rest. You are entering into a time when the loving Mother's support will be helpful as you step onto a new path. She says that you are entitled to be free from all that has been, free to treat each and every moment as a completely fresh start, so as to release guilt and shame and to feel empowered to choose now based on what is in your heart. She says that her heart is larger than all your past suffering or confusion, so trust in her to help love you through this transition and support you in starting over now. All is well, beloved. Do not worry or fear. You can trust the flow of your life, and when you need to take a step, when the timing is right, deep within, with the mother's helpful assistance, you will know when to act and what to do. If you have been praying for a new start, but are yet to feel that it is happening, this oracle comes with this message for you. Your new beginning is on its way to you now. Stay in the faith of your heart and trust in the mother's divine timing for you. There are some final connections, communications and resolutions that need to happen for the current life phase to be completed karmically. Let's just repeat that. There are some final connections, communications and resolutions that need to happen for the current life phase to be completed karmically. It won't be long now, and soon you will be ready and free to move on with a fresh start and a refreshed heart. Let's do this healing process and affirmation. See before you a woman gazing at you with love and kindness in her eyes and golden light flaming about her being. She looks lit up from within. As you gaze at her, you see that she gestures to a sacred golden red heart at her heart centre. Within that sacred heart is a flaming red fire, burning bright. She invites you now to surrender into the fire of her heart anything that you want or need to let go of in order to start over. You may consciously know what this is and see yourself tossing it into the fire of her burning sacred heart. You may not consciously know what it is that you need to release, in which case you can simply imagine dark grey smoke pouring from your body and mind and soul into her heart fire and being burned away. Stay with this process for several breaths, or however long feels good for you. And don't worry if you cannot visualise clearly, even just intending that this happens is enough. When you are ready, complete your practice with the following affirmation. Our Lady is starting over, Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, assist me in letting go, assist me in starting afresh within myself and in my physical life now, that I may best resonate with your path of love. Through your divine grace and my own free will, this is so. What a powerful message today, especially for you, Divine Masculine. You got this. You've got this. Okay. There is something in you that the world needs. A powerful energy shift. Evolution. You're evolving. You can't measure a dream. I want to say that you may have thought that the situation that you're in, it could have been your dream a long time ago, but I feel like you've grown up. You don't want the same things that you used to dream of. So you can't measure a dream. And the comeback is always stronger than the setback. Those who are brave are free. You're a brave soul, Divine Masculine. You wouldn't have been chosen otherwise. Okay, have yourself a fantastic Sunday. And change is on the horizon. You need to embrace it. Okay, not resist it. Okay, take care. Much love. Have yourself a fantastic day. Bye for now.